What is happening, everybody? Greg Ehrenberg here from Odd Chopper. It's Wednesday. We're about to be breaking down all the best bets of the day from Odd Chopper. So as you come and like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you're interested in all the data and tools that I'm about to show you on screen, I have good news for you, because if you're signing up for the first time using the link below, it is going to get you 70% off your first month of Odd Chopper. So go check that out and get yourself a great deal if you want to get some free, or I should say cheap, access to best bets of the day. And going to focus primarily on baseball here, but also going to look at some tennis. I've got some tennis bets also pulled up here in Odd Chopper, because there are some bets that are standing out for that sport. And then also we've got a little bit of a smaller baseball slate, and a lot of games are locking early. So if you're watching this early in the day, or I should say later in the day, there's a chance that earlier baseball bets have already locked at the time you're watching. For instance, our number one bet on the board right now is Rich Hill for under 4.5 strikeouts. That game locks, though, at 12:35 Eastern time. So good chance that a lot of you might be watching this later in the day, and that game will have already locked. But Rich Hill, the big thing about Rich Hill is that he's been number one inconsistent this year. He's also super old, Rich Hill, and you always get concerned about how deep he's going to be allowed to work into games, because over the last few years, a lot of this has to do with age with Rich Hill. There have been pretty limited pitch counts for him in a lot of his starts. And then also, he's always been a guy that's dealt with various different blister issues, which has been another reason that teams have been cautious to let him work deep into games. Now he's 43 years old. So if you look at the game so far for Rich Hill this year, as I'm pulling up his game log on my other screen here, he has worked deeper than 6 innings twice the entire season. And if you look at his last few starts, 6 innings, 4 innings, 5 innings, 6 innings, 5 2/3 innings, 5 innings, and he's only topped 5 strikeouts once in those starts. Or I should say, he's only topped 4 strikeouts twice. So we've got him for over under 4.5 strikeouts. So I like the odds here of Rich Hill going under 4.5 strikeouts. We have the fair line actually at minus 185. So the current line of FanDuel is minus 152, but a lot of wiggle room there for more value based on our projection for true odds there. And just a super high line here on Josh Bell, under 1.5 total hits. Just pretty unlikely to have multiple hits, even though I did say some negative things about Rich Hill. I do think that by far the most likely outcome here is that Josh Bell does not have multiple hits. I don't know that I'd play the minus 210 straight up, but it's a decent parlay piece here over on PointsBet. See if it's available in any other books. Yeah, other books also have this, although none of them have the line quite as good as PointsBet. So PointsBet minus 240, that's where we have the fair line at, and most other books see Caesars minus 250, BetMGM minus 250, BetRivers, Unibet minus 305. It's only playable at PointsBet. Here's an alt line, Rockies Astros on over 9.5 runs at Coors Field. And then one other line here from the same game, actually. Our 3 top baseball prop bets of the day, all from this same game. Rich Hill under 4.5 strikeouts, Josh Bell under 1.5 total hits, and then Aaron Savali under 4.5 strikeouts. This one is priced at plus 135. Said I was going to have a couple of tennis bets in here, and here are the ones that are standing out. I am not going to try to pronounce any of these names. If you know how they're pronounced, good for you. I'm not even going to give it a go. But anyway, we've got this tennis match here from the BCR ISI Open. Over 2.5 sets in this tennis match. If you guys want to just do a search for, I know I said I wasn't going to try, but why not? Urchevek versus Astakova. Over 2.5 sets, plus 140. That's standing out as value. And then from the same exact, from the same match here, Astakova for plus 1.5 sets. That is minus 210. We have the fair line of minus 224. See if anything else really stands out. Darvish over 5.5 strikeouts. I actually really like this number. The matchup against the Blue Jays is not ideal, but still, Darvish is a pitcher who, he's been elite for a very long time. While he has shown some signs of drop-off, he actually has pitched better as of late, and we've seen the strikeouts come up as well. Just 5.5 is such a low prop for Darvish. His most recent outings last time out, 6 innings, 1 run, 9 strikeouts against the Phillies. Overall, if you look at the last handful of starts for Darvish over the last 6, he has had 6 or more in 4 of those starts. And then another Savali line here on an alternate line. Let's go and build a prize picks card, and then we'll see if anything's available in the parlay builder, and then we'll wrap up for the day. But starting with prize picks, this is a 6-leg flex parlay. 2% expected win rate, good for a 9% expected EV. Jurickson, Profar under 1.5 total bases, Flat under 1.5 total bases, Schwarber, Machado, all of them under 1.5 total bases. Savali over 17.5 outs, and then Julio Urias under 5.5 total strikeouts. That is our best available line here for Prize Picks. And now let's go and build a parlay for FanDuel and see what's standing out there, if anything. So FanDuel parlay. Take out all of these futures here. I'll add in the, I was going to add in that Rays line, but I would have to swap out one of the other ones. Yeah, let's just stick with this. All right, so Rays Rangers over 9.5 runs. Justin Verlander plus money under 6.5 strikeouts. By the way, there was a better number available earlier in the day. If you guys are in our chalkboard channel, I had posted it this morning. It was, let me look it up that I posted in here. Yeah, plus 104. So a little bit better. Not crazy better, but still. If you guys want to check out Chalkboard, it is a free-to-download app. There's a link for it below. I posted Justin Verlander under 6.5 strikeouts at plus 104 earlier in the day. And so that line, Rays Rangers over 9.5 runs, Rich Hill under 4.5 strikeouts, all put together. This is plus 547 odds, 17% expected win rate, good for 11% expected EV. That is our number one parlay of the day. So if you guys want access to all this, like I said, link below is going to get you 70% off your first month of Odd Shopper. Hope this helps you guys win some bets today. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't done yet, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Good luck. See you back here tomorrow.